Yo, welcome back. Copious Amounts, episode 16. Welcome to the Ideasm episode where the ideas become life. You're here with me. I have my brother here tonight. My brother who's been with me on U Street forever. Aniekan Udofia is in the building. If you've seen murals at Ben's Chili Bowl, if you've seen murals riding down North Capitol, New York Avenue, wherever you are, you see this kid's art everywhere. And so right now, we're gonna bring art to life right here on Copious Amounts. It's all about plating, it's all about structure, and it's all about love. Welcome back to Copious Amounts. Drop that beat. Yo, welcome back. Episode 16, Copious Amounts. Really excited. Somewhat nervous because I'm gonna put my art on a beautiful canvas today. And I have an artist in the house who has been doing murals around DC forever. So I've been studying food for the past 16 weeks, what I can do, what I can't do, what I'm able to do. And it's a restaurant in Chicago called Alinea. And the chef is an amazing chef. I want you to go look him up, all right? I'm not gonna tell you his name because I want you to go look him up. This chef has taken food to levels that I would love to be at, because one thing he says is, it's not about the food, it's about the feeling. So for his final presentation in his restaurant, in his experience, it's not even a restaurant, the dessert is presented tableside. He comes out, he draws your restaurant on the table like a beautiful art canvas, and I have an artist in the house tonight. But the beautiful thing about this canvas is it's never the same. It's a freestyle. This is Copious Amounts. This is music, this is art, this is everything. This is my freestyle dessert. Follow me as we go on this amazing journey. And hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, guess what? The one thing you gotta do is believe in yourself. Right now is the biggest belief in myself, and putting it on camera is gonna be extremely special for me. So we'll start. Yesterday, I made my batter for beautiful butter cake and chocolate chip cakes in a beautiful ramekin. I'll put those here, all right? As I put those there, I'll take some cookie crumble, spread it out. Again, this is a freestyle. I have not practiced this. I've thought about it. I haven't slept about it, but the beautiful thing about a freestyle is there are mistakes in it, there's genius in it, and there's love in it. But it takes the artist to understand what that freestyle is. So I have my cookie crumble, my beautiful, beautiful butter cake with chocolate chips. So I have a blackberry puree with some mint leaves. And I'll start with this blackberry puree, okay? Now, what I'll do is I'll go back to some of my mango puree. And the beautiful thing about this dessert is it really gets to bring the chef out of the kitchen and show what he does. So we'll add some beautiful dollops, all right? And where you see space, that's where you create. And again, there's no right or wrong way to do this. This is art. This is an expression of ourselves. In that expression of ourselves, we look and see the pockets that we love to go into, and we go into those pockets, all right? So I'll bring some more of this, bring it there. and then I'll get some beautiful raspberry puree. Now, the thing about this that makes such a beautiful difference is you have all these purees and you say, well, why do you do all this? Why do you spread it out? Because at the end of the day, we're gonna take a fork and we're gonna eat all of this right off the table. This is not something for the lighthearted. This is a technique that probably takes years to perfect. But here I am, giving it my best, giving it my all for my boy who is an artist. So I'll put some more there. Spread it. So with this beautiful puree, there's technique in the spoon. Up, lift, right back to another spoon. All right? Again, I am not a Michelin star chef. I am not a chef. I'm just a guy who enjoys the beautiful art that comes with food. So again, this is the freestyle. What's beautiful about all of this is that we have a strawberry puree, raspberry puree, mango puree in certain spots, cookie crumble, chocolate chip cookie, and butter cake. Now, we have mascarpone, whipped cream, little bit, just a little bit of heavy cream. So we take this, we get our spoon ready, and we find out where our freestyle lies. Will it be perfect? Doesn't matter. It's a freestyle. It's something that you don't think about, you just go. Here I am, just trying to perfect everything that I've learned in food and make something absolutely gorgeous. I've never been an artist. I've never been one to paint a picture, but I've always enjoyed plating food. I've always enjoyed the love of food. And seeing this dessert on camera and not being able to go there, I said, how can I do it my way? And guess what? The only way to do it your way is to take a chance and say, hey, we're gonna do this on Copious Amounts, and no one's gonna know how it turned out except for us. Roddy Rod bought his famous strawberry cheesecake. And this is a beautiful reason, because now we can place some of these beautiful cheesecakes wherever we want, okay? Now, we have some fresh raspberries, and we'll just place them down. In hip hop, when someone asks you to kick a freestyle, it's probably the most daunting thing you would ever have to do unless you specialize in freestyles. If you're a songwriter like myself, you don't want to mess it up, because guess what? It might not be the best verse that you ever written, but representing yourself as an artist is a tough thing. To draw your picture on a canvas is a completely tough thing to do. So here we are, raspberries. We have our cookie crumble. We have beautiful sprinkles that we'll toss right on top of there to give it some brightness, all right? Those sprinkles will go everywhere. Why I want them to go everywhere? Because when we start to eat this beautiful concoction, every now and then you'll get a pop. Well, out of that pop, we have to have our highlight of the show. Our highlight of the show just so happens to be 2 empty canisters. What are we gonna do with these? Well, we're gonna do a lot. We're gonna add fresh soy milk, hot chocolate, okay? Hot chocolate right in here. Let it steam. More hot chocolate. And the chocolate is spilling off the sides. And what I love about that is that's the art of it. That's the beautiful thing of it. The chocolate gets a little stringy. That is our art. That is what separates what you do from what everyone else does. Now, we have our hot chocolate. We have mall rats here. They made a beautiful stout, with Cinnabons and sugar pretzels. How about a boozy hot chocolate? Now, we have our boozy hot chocolate. We have our spread. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take it to another level. All right? In that level, we want all the smoke. And once that smoke starts, we'll take our orange zest and we'll close these and let those do what they do. We'll roll our orange just like this. We'll tap it everywhere. More orange. And we'll tap it everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the freestyle dessert. Welcome to Copious Amounts. Episode 16. Don't move. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Copious Amounts. Here we are. Beautiful spread, inspired by my most favorite chef. Thank you, chef. But right now, the reason that all of this is happening is because of the idealism, is because of the pictures you have in your mind, how to transfer those onto paper, how to paint a mural, how to become DC's iconic illustrator, painter, muralist, okay? The kid I have to the left of me right now, I've known since 2005 and before. I've watched him freestyle in ciphers. I've watched him paint on sidewalks. I've watched him work so hard at his art, he has over 50,000 followers on his Instagram account. He's reloaded, all right? Aniekan, I'm reloaded. Yes, he is here in the building. And guess what? When it comes to Marvin Gaye, when it comes to Ben Chilly's Bowl, when it comes to anything in the art scene, if you see it, he is there. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I have the astounding pleasure of welcoming DC's legend, our home, Aniekan Udofia.
Yeah. I made it.
You made it.
I made it.
Come
I
over.
Made it. All right.
Look, it's the idealism episode. You named it. You'll grab this handle, I'll grab this handle, and we'll pour some of this hot chocolate right here. All right, that's beautiful. So we'll take a small sip, a little stir. And we'll take a small sip. Oh man,
This is good.
very light, refreshing. So you're here. We've known each other
Oh man.
for years. I mean, we were both so excited, like we were hugging like we were 5-year-olds when you came in the door. You're here, let's break some bread.
No doubt. No
Let's
doubt. Literally.
Literally, let's break bread. So I made a butter cake
Okay.
with some chocolate chips inside. Go ahead and pick it up.
All right.
And we'll literally just rip it right down the middle. And we'll open it up. Yeah, just like that. And we'll show them, guess what, we'll break bread one more time.
All right.
And then just take it and put it down just like that. And that's gonna add to the art that you do. All right, so it's all good. You on one. How you been, man?
Man, I've been great.
Yeah?
Great. I can't complain. You know. I'm
The
here.
last time I saw you, I can't even remember when it was.
Oh my goodness.
It was
Yeah.
probably when I copped the
We always-
artwork from you.
We always, it's DC, so we always meet each other in passing.
Right.
Like in action.
Yes,
like,
in action.
Peace, I'm
Right,
out.
right,
or
right.
Here. So it's very, I want to say it's very soothing to be here on a non-related term. You know what I mean? Like we cooking.
We're cooking. We're having a good time. You're here.
We're doing it.
And I'll tell you this, like you said something to me earlier before we dig into this. You said how like you meet a lot of the artists in passing, but you don't get to necessarily know the true them.
Absolutely.
And Copious Amounts kind of lets you
Absolutely.
have an open door to who these people
Yeah,
really
because
are.
a lot of the people you featured on the show previously, you know, I know of, but I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
right.
we know each other in passing, but
Right.
this creates a mutual ground, like a gray area, where it's like, oh, so there's another side of you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
And here you
Absolutely.
are. And
Here
this
I
is your
am.
side of you.
Yeah.
And you came in and you got it popping. You was like,
No.
yo, I want to sit down and do this and do that. I was like, yo, have at it. It's your house. So this is our house. So look,
doubt.
we have some beautiful, beautiful cream here. We have some raspberry puree, some cookie crumble, some raspberries. I mean, it's more so like you just kind of do what you want to do. You take some of this, spread it on there. All right. And we'll take some of this strawberry puree.
this is like painting.
So you saw this and you were like, yo, you remind me of this artist.
Like mixing colors. Frank Frazetta, you know, fantasy art.
Now,
Right?
put me on because I don't know.
So Frank Frazetta is like the godfather of fantasy art. You
Okay.
know, like he has some of the pieces are like these women with beasts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when you were putting it together and then the smoke was coming out, I was like, oh wow, that reminds me of that. It kind of gives me
Really?
that fantasy art vibe.
I won,
Yeah.
y'all. I won. I'm here. I need $19.95 for this shit right here. All right, $19.95.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Look, man. Dip it in whatever you want.
Yeah,
And we
this
just
is
go
cool.
in
Wow, this is amazing.
and enjoy. The one thing I like is this. It has a nice crunch to it. I want that crunch. That's our texture. But what we got to do, we got to do this. All right, ready? Roddy Rod made this. And he brought it, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna use it in my display. I wasn't even fronting, so let's grab this one, or that one, whatever one you want. Roddy Rod, what, strawberry cake? What is this shit?
Alabama strawberry cake.
Alabama strawberry cake. Look at this. All right, so cheers. Look. Bro. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so one
It's
last
like,
thing.
as my people would say, this cake will make you want to slap your mama.
One more time.
This cake will make you want to slap your mama.
Yes.
This is for my Nigeria people. Believe me.
I believe you.
No, the
believe you.
Nigeria just came out.
So,
This is your fault.
you're from Africa.
Of course.
Where?
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Nigeria, to be exact.
All right. Now, what brought you to the States?
You know, so when I was young, I was born here in D.C.
Okay.
I grew up in Nigeria.
Okay.
Because my parents, you know, they're both from Nigeria. So
Right.
I grew up there. And then I wanted to pursue a career in painting. You know,
Okay.
that's a no-no.
So when you told your parents you wanted to,
Yeah,
no,
it was-
I could see it. You nigga was like, nope.
So I finally got here through an aunt.
Right.
So yeah, and that's how I returned back. And you know, it's like that hero's journey thing: separation, initiation, return. So
Separation, initiation, return.
Yeah.
I love that.
So I'm back.
You're
you know,
back.
So
And not
This
only
is
are
it.
you back, you have been here.
exactly.
Everyone knows you. If they don't know you, they're not the real DC.
I'm very grateful.
I mean, literally, they're not the real DC if they don't know you. You've been such an inspiration to us. We're gonna cook some African food tonight. Yeah, straight up. So we'll do that. Before we do that, let's get one of these raspberries.
Oh yeah.
All right, you got a spoon? And what we'll do is we'll get a little bit of this cookie crumble, and you can take it from wherever you want. All right. Now, whatever puree you like the most,
Oh man.
and what you do is just rub the bottom of your spoon on it.
This is fun.
How much fun is this, right? You can kind of go anywhere you want.
I know.
And then, hey, we'll toast.
Cheers.
Aniekan Udofia is here. Copious Amounts. Episode 16. Don't move. We're coming right back. Yo, we're gonna make some lentils. Little bit green sauce on top.
I can't wait.
Some red pepper yogurt sauce.
I came here to eat.
I know you did. You've been eating since you got here.
My guy, I came here to eat. Cook the food.
With the food. He's here. I got him. It took me a while, but I got him. Y'all don't move. Episode 16, Copious Amounts. Coming right back. Let's go.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Copious Amounts right here. And this is episode 16. And my name is Aniekan Udofia, and I'm saying check out Copious Amounts. And that is for my American people. And I want to shout out my Niger people. This is my Niger shout out. Alpha, wait till the outro, my people. Here we are, Copious Amounts. Copious Amounts of what we don't know, but we go chop. We go chop where? We go chop fire. We do our now. Alpha, Copious Amounts, episode 16. Check them out.
Yo, welcome back, Copious Amounts. We reloaded. The kid is here.
No doubt.
Come on now. We 20 years back, deep in the game.
Absolutely.
And guess what? Nigeria's in the building.
Niger.
Africa is in the building.
Niger's in the building.
So,
Niger is in the building.
in the building.
Make we chop. Say it. Make we chop.
Make we chop.
Exactly.
Make we chop.
Ah, exactly. Make
All
we
these
chop.
vegetables.
Everything.
How you feeling, man?
I feel great.
You at
man.
home?
Oh, I'm at home, bro.
Welcome, man. I don't think let's go through some quick history.
All right.
I remember you on the U Street art scene. I remember you coming up as a young artist. And tell me, what was that like? Because you were hopping ciphers and freestyle. You were kind of just kind of like I was, all of us, this culture that we have. What was that like for you saying, you know what, I appreciate my art, I love my art, this is what I want to do seriously, but here I am in different places. What's that like?
I mean, when I came back from Nigeria, my goal was to become a painter, illustrator. The muralist came later. Yeah.
So it's painter, illustrator first.
Yeah, and I love the Source magazine. There was the Source, Black Beat, Right On magazine,
Right.
Vibe,
And you've been featured in all these magazines.
No.
Not all of them.
Yeah, I've worked for a few magazines.
XXL?
XXL was my big break.
Right.
And it's funny because around that time I was working security.
Okay.
So I did a lot of art-related stuff.
Okay.
So the great thing was around that time, DC, it still is.
Right.
At that time, it was a very huge hub for networking.
Right.
So I would take my sketchbook to the parties, the clubs, literally, and
Right.
just, this is MySpace time, so I'm like dating myself.
My MySpace was fire. I know yours was torch.
Man, this was MySpace time, so but the networking was more, especially here in DC, and we're talking specifically DC.
Right.
So
Time frame.
the networking was
What, 2000 to 2010?
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a great time period, right?
There was a lot going on,
Right.
And so you can pretty much indulge in anything that was that was out there.
Right.
So surprisingly, they used to cipher. You go. I remember State of the Union on the street, and all those places. So I would go out and it'd be like a cipher going on, and I'm like, hey, just kind of jump in, and from there you made connections with people. Surprisingly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my main thing was always doing the art stuff. So I ended up doing a lot of mixtape covers. For a lot of people, and you included actually.
You did the illest cover. It's the best artwork you've ever done. So back then, we did a tribute to Big Pun in his passing. I'll tell you what's funny is Peter Rosenberg always had these crazy ideas for me, and he was like, yo, you should remix the Big Pun album, Capital Punishment. And I was like, no, it's Big Pun. No way can I hold up lyrically to him. He's like, no. He was like, I got all the beats on vinyl. He's like, I'm gonna give you the vinyl, and he gave it to me. And like I listened to it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna just have the whole crew on it. At that time, I was like kind of new and low budget, and everyone from the crew came through and spit verses. Grab Lover came through, Roddy, Kev, Cy Young, W. Ellington Felton sang a song on it. Like it was just like super beautiful, and we took it and we promoted it, but we didn't recoup any money off of it. We just wanted to like kind of highlight his name. But I remember talking to you in an alley behind U Street, and you were like, okay, like, give me $100, I'll do it. And I was like, here's $100. And you were just so hungry.
Yeah.
And then you came back in like a week with this beautiful cover. And I was like, wow, like, this is absolutely gorgeous. And from then, you went on to do covers and art and murals. So you said the difference between an illustrator and a...
so the way I describe what I do is painter, illustrator, muralist.
So what's the difference between a painter and an illustrator?
So with painting, painting can, it's a wide span. So you can have, abstract painting, you can have portrait painting, you can have landscape painting, so the painting is like, it involves like some, like paint brushes, painting, stuff like that. Now, illustration involves the same, but the thing with illustration, there's a narrative, there's a story. So it's the art of storytelling. So that's why one of my series is called It Was Written, where I take hip hop lyrics and translate them visually. I saw that, the Reloaded, and
speak more about that, It Was Written. How do you take lyrics and transform them into one piece?
Right, so speaking of Big Pun, one of my favorite, of course, one of my favorite lines is from the song Twins with him and Fat Joe, where it says, dead in the middle of Little Italy, little did we know that we riddled two middlemen who didn't do diddly. So I'm going to say that again.
Come on.
Dead in the middle of Little Italy, little did we know that we riddled two middlemen who didn't do diddly. When you listen to that wordplay, like why wouldn't it inspire you to create? Because that's a verbal painting. You know what I mean? So that's why, and I would hear, people would be like, oh, this guy's just...
song. That, wasn't a East Coast song at the time. It was a West Coast instrumental.
Oh, wow.
Remember, like that was...
Oh, yeah, Dr. Dre,
Deep cover. And that, they took it and murdered it. They literally put it on his album. Like
I'm telling you, and speaking of Big Pun, like it's so many lines, so
many,
I started, taking like certain classic hip hop lines that some of them people are familiar with and created a visual, and that was, It Was Written, and it's based off of course, Nas's second album, which was titled the same, It Was Written.
For sure.
So I started doing that. The Village B-Boy is like kind of like a, it documents my background growing up in Nigeria. Because we were hip hop heads in Nigeria, but it was weird then because people were like, what is wrong with these kids, screaming and cussing, and they would call us in pidgin, they would say, oh, what's up, boys?
What's up, boys?
Yeah. like, who are these what's up, boys? So we, like that's a part of my series. Now, Reloaded and Return of the Shaolin Pencil is more of where I am now. So
Reloaded, real quick. Reloaded was the pencil. Like
Reloaded,
it looked like
that's the
I'm
weapon.
Reloaded.
Yeah, exactly.
It was. Come on now.
That's where the inspiration was drawn from. So after doing a lot of I dabbled into the gallery. The gallery aspect of art.
Right. And is that like you walk in, your paintings are displayed?
So I did a show called The Sickness. And it flopped.
Really?
The second one. The first one was great. I did it at Bosa in Adams Morgan, and it was great. Shout out to DJ.
Come on.
Wait.
It don't matter. We got you.
I gotta go back. Wait. Of course you'll edit.
It's all right. Yo, you home.
DJ Eskimo. God
Yes.
damn it.
DJ Eskimo,
Shout out to DJ Eskimo
for sure.
because yeah, we did that, and he was DJing at Bosa.
Okay.
So I told him I have over 75 pieces, hip hop related pieces, and he was like, oh, let's do a show.
Done deal.
So that was the Sickness.
Okay.
It was called the Sickness because it's a split between, like, when people see the work, they go, yo, it's sick, but at the same time we're sick. With some of the social commentary. So the second one was too dark, and so it flopped.
Okay.
So I took a break.
Now, being too dark, it being too dark, but you went and displayed your art in front of the people. How did you feel about that art?
I mean, I felt great at the time because it was something I was just discovering. So I was starting to get into a lot of philosophy and things like that, but I left out the part that these are somewhat new or hard ideas to grasp.
Right.
So everything I painted was very dark.
Now,
tackled
for me, someone not having the artist's eye, when you say dark, you being the artist that you are, what does that necessarily define? How does that come across to an eye like myself?
It was literal.
Okay.
So like there was blood, there was certain issues that people can't, it's like one of those discussed behind closed doors kind of issues, and I brought them to light.
Right.
So it flopped. So I took a break.
Okay.
And during that break, I realized like there are other ways I tap more into the illustrator part, like the illustration part of telling stories. So when I tapped into that, it's like, okay, remember, yeah, you're an artist and you're trying to express something, but you also understand, like, when you express it, you want people to absorb it. Right. And the best way to absorb it is by relating to people. Rather than sticking into your own bubble of like, I'm an artist and I'm expressing my thoughts. This is how Reloaded was born. So when I came back, it was like, okay, fine. So here's a way to redefine what I was saying before, but this time you're with me. Right. So when you see the people holding the pencils, that's you. That's you. That's me. It's not. It's everybody. It's not just me. It's everybody. Like that's who we are. Some people have journals. Right. Some people have notebooks, sketch pads. And so Reloaded is about going back to what the authentic you, like how you start, the groundwork. I'll tell you, this is the groundwork right here. Like
Reloaded sketches, and I really want to see the dark sketches because in darkness comes light.
True.
And in that darkness, you say, you know what? It didn't transform well. You didn't give up on that.
Right.
You came back. I'm reloaded with the pencil.
Right.
And you put the pencil on everybody.
Right.
Jean Grey, I think.
Everyone.
I mean, like, it's a list of names, and I was like, wow, like the kid is like going in, but sometimes, like I said, in that dark comes light, and you just came out and shined, and here you are.
Here we are.
Our hero, our hometown hero.
Man, thank you.
Before we start cooking, I want to ask you one last question. Because I'm going to ask some more questions, but Ben's Chili Bowl was going to fold. It was going to go down. If you're walking towards it on the side of that building, your name is stamped on the side of that building, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Why is that?
Man.
I know.
Again,
you ready?
It's not
hit you with these questions, son. Let these people know.
It's that's why I'm very grateful. It's not a bragging rights thing. It's over years, over time.
Right.
Because Ben's Chili Bowl was, I think it was started in 1958.
Yes.
That's a very long time. So for them to call on me to do, because I did a mural there twice.
Right.
The first one, I had Bill Cosby on it.
Yes.
So, of course, the controversy.
Right.
The second time around, I was very grateful that they called on me to do the second one. So we brainstormed, and there were over something like 60 people that were supposed to be on the wall. So they had to narrow it down to 16. And
so you have to draw 16 people.
Yeah. The amazing thing is it took 7 days.
Really?
Yeah. And that's on, that's not something, it's not
For
normal.
sure. Yeah.
So it was 7 days of intense work and I had to pick, like, I went through different photos of each person.
Okay.
So like say Dave Chappelle's on the wall, so
Right.
I would look at like 20 images of Dave Chappelle and then watch videos of Dave Chappelle. Each person I had to like do the same thing. So get the photos, watch videos of them, like to capture
So
their character.
16 people,
Yeah.
you're looking at pictures,
Watching
looking at videos,
Yeah.
trying to grasp what it's gonna be like.
Yeah, what
Because-
is their essence?
Now, taking that, do you draw a draft before you put it up on the wall?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's always, I start with the idea, the concept,
Okay.
the story. So the title of that mural is The Torch.
Wow.
So you see like Harriet Tubman holding a lantern and passing the torch off to, you know, all these different characters that are on the wall. So that was the first instance. So it's like, okay, this mural is the torch.
Right.
And now, how do we, you know, based on the people selected, the 16 people selected, how do we tell this story? And
Right.
that's where the illustration part comes in, where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna create a narrative. So when you look at those photos, I mean, those paintings of these people on the mural, there's a certain essence of their personality on there as well.
Right, right.
So it's not just like, oh,
Now,
here's
is
an
this
image of this person
reloaded?
slapped.
Or is this, it was
Oh,
written?
this is reloaded. Like, this is reloaded, you know.
Plus some.
Plus, you know.
He's
This is
here. Come on. Yo, if we talk, we'll talk all night.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Oh,
talk
yeah.
all day long. But I figure you're here. Let's make some African food.
Oh, man.
And I want to do some like crazy fun plating. And let's just talk
Let's
about
do it.
life.
No doubt.
Let's have a good time. So what we'll do is I'm
All
gonna
right.
have you help me with this sauce, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna crank this heat up right here. We'll get some olive oil going in there. And I'll take you step by step of what we're gonna do. So I wanna make Moroccan sauce, and we'll do a Moroccan chicken. We'll plate it in a nice big spread. I got some lentils here, some beautiful baby naan bread, some yogurt, some red pepper, some roasted pine nuts. While we get this heat cranked up, what you can do is you can take some of these peppers, go ahead and throw them in there. I'll get an
Alright.
onion going.
So it's like, you know, any.
Well, you could take the whole plate and just dump it in
Oh,
there.
for real?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You're good to go. So,
Oh, man. I'm chefing it up. Ladies and gentlemen. All right.
let's go back to, you know, not where you are now, but going back to Africa after being in America. What's that transition like?
So I've been reading Joseph Campbell, The Hero with 1,000 Faces.
The
That's
Hero
name of-
with 1,000 Faces.
The Hero with 1,000 Faces, that's the name of the book. So in the book, he explains the hero's journey,
Okay.
which is separation, initiation, and return. So
Separation?
separation, you're in an environment or in a position that you are familiar with.
Okay.
Initiation, you're initiated into a situation or an environment you're not familiar with, and you have to adapt. And then
Okay.
return, when you return with a story. So basically that's what my journey, you know, from, you know, separation, I'm in DC, initiation, we moved to Nigeria, I returned back to DC, but what I return with is a story, right? And the same thing, like now, separation, you know, I'm in DC, you know, just networking, doing my thing or whatever. Initiation, there are challenges that came up that like opened the door for me to be able to interact with people in an artistic way.
Right.
And then return is literally where we are right now. Like here we are, like we met like, I want to say 15, 20 years ago.
20 years ago at least, like, I mean,
and
at
the
least
whole
15,
cycle.
20 years, yes.
And what we both have is a story,
Right.
right? So that's how the journey has been, you know, for me.
Now, coming back to America.
I love doing this, by the way. Look,
Talk to him, let him know.
I'm cooking. I'm frying some garlic, some onions, and some pepper.
How many peppers?
Straight, man. This pepper don't pepper my eye.
Red,
Straight.
yellow?
Red, yellow pepper, green pepper, orange pepper, rainbow pepper, Any kind pepper. Yeah, we say pepper.
Pepe? Pepe.
It's not pepper.
Pepper.
That's pepper is the American accent, but Niger accent, because today is the Niger show. I've hijacked the show.
Talk to
completely.
me. Come on.
So the Niger show, you don't say pepper, you
Okay.
say pepe.
Pepe.
Pepe. We are going to put some pepper here.
Red, yellow, green, pepe.
Exactly.
Carrots. Onions.
Everything. I am mixing.
Copious amounts, fools.
Copious amounts of what?
Africa's
You will see.
in the building. Let's go. All right.
Bah.
So,
I'm cooking.
This looks beautiful, okay? So, here. You ready? We're gonna go in. All right, ginger.
Oh yeah.
Ginger in there.
Ginger. How much?
Whole thing.
The
Dump
whole
it.
thing.
Yes, I got it measured out.
Everything. Ginger,
already.
everything.
Ginger. Beautiful. Cardamom. Cumin. In there.
Pour this in.
Cardamom.
Boom.
In there.
Cardamom.
Cumin. Say that again, cardamom.
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 So, that in there. I know. You all right? You ready? Here we go. Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
It is spicy.
Yo, this is spicy. But it's smelling.
But it's Africa.
It's smelling good. This is Africa now. How about?
All right. Honey.
Pepe.
Pepper. All right, so we'll get some raisins in here
Oh, nice.
as well. All right.
Man.
Now, I'm gonna hit you with the copious amounts trick. Everybody's got to do it. All right.
All right.
So what happens is, line, knife, right here, and then what you do, you just squeeze.
That's the secret I learned from the other episode.
Was it?
That is it.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Your turn.
All right.
Here we go.
Ah,
You left or right-handed?
pray for me. I'm right-handed.
All right, there we go.
All right. So you
Perfect,
put it
just like that. Now,
And then
just grab your palm and squeeze it, but try not to squeeze the knife, just squeeze the line. Now hold it up, let the people see. Oh man, come on.
I'm an expert. Expert. Pepe.
The lime got pepe, right? I think it
Lime on
does.
pepe.
I think it does. So, little dash of salt. You can salt bay it. Everybody wants to salt bay it, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and salt bay it.
Bam.
Boom.
Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna do it one more. No, I'm kidding.
Go.
No, no.
A little bit more salt, man. Come on, let's go. It's copious amounts. We don't
Niger
hold back.
style.
We don't hold back. All right, now, some crushed red pepper. Just a pinch.
Pepper or pepe?
Crushed red pepper.
Pepe.
Let them know.
There you go. So how much of this do I put in?
That's perfect, just like that.
Oh.
And just give it a nice little stir again.
All right.
And so you see how those vegetables are beautiful and chunky? That's exactly what we want. So when we start plating up, it'll look beautiful on top of our chicken here and everything else. So what we'll do is we'll turn this down. We'll let her marinate for a minute. You're good to go. And go ahead and put the top on there.
All right.
That red top, or the blue top, sorry, over there. There you go. And you put the top right on top. So now, I got some yogurt. I got some blended, crush, red, pepe.
Pepe.
Come on. Come on. So we'll take the yogurt, some of this, and you go ahead and start dumping it right inside that bowl right there. Now,
Both of it or
all of it. Everything I
Okay.
give you, you dump all of it in there. It's
All of
copious
it.
amounts. We don't play around here.
Copious amounts.
All right. So, right now, 2020, you, Black Lives Matter,
You know.
everything that's going on.
Boom.
What is it like being an artist at home, being able to paint and being able to be an illustrator, mural, what is it?
Muralist.
Muralist. Let's talk about being a muralist. What does that entail? Because I want to say something. I read a couple articles that you were in, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you're scared of heights.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you're scared of heights, but here you are, 4 or 5 stories up, painting these murals. What is that like for a person like yourself, being on, you know, these platforms, and then all of a sudden being like all I got to go way up here and paint. Does that change your art form?
Yeah, of course, it goes back to the thing I was saying before about separation, initiation, and return. So that's an initiation moment where you're put in a position of uncomfortability.
Okay.
You know, so it's something that, you know, you have to figure out how you're going to work out.
Okay.
You know, how you're going to do, you know, because you already signed up to do the work. You know, it's like 40 feet by 60 feet and you have to be up on a lift. And it's the scariest thing to me, you know, so in those moments what I usually do is I try to meditate and, you know, get my mind right.
Okay.
And proper for the job, you know. But in terms of like this time, there's the Chinese symbol for crisis is two symbols, and one says danger and the other says opportunity. Okay. So that's what basically happened during COVID. So even though we're in a crisis, it's danger, but then there's opportunity. Right. So the opportunity was people wanted to revamp their spaces in preparation for people coming back. Right. So it created a large opportunity for a lot of artists, period, because there were some artists who only painted on canvas who now had to do murals. Right. You know, and again, going back to that initiation thing where it's like, if you paint it like this big, all of a sudden someone wants something 10 feet big, you know, and you have to actually go into that. So again, I can only express gratitude to you know, during this time, because there are people who don't have that opportunity. Right. You know. And so that's how it's been for me, you know. Beautiful. Come on, let's get started on this. Let's go ahead and whisk this up.
Usually I got a list of questions that I ask people.
Yeah.
You came in and we started drinking. We'll cut the whole thing. So we got red pepper, yogurt. Beautiful gorgeousness going on right here, okay?
No doubt.
This is you. So one thing we always got to do is take a little spoon. Let's taste this. Grab a spoon. Should have a little bit of sweetness to it. Yeah? Not bad, right? So we also have our beautiful vegetables in here. So what I like to do is a trick what you can do with the spoon, right? So we tasted it here, but other people are gonna eat. We'll just take the spoon on the other side and then we'll dip it in here and see if we need anything else. That's all right. Seems okay to me. What do you think?
It's good. I think we have landed.
I think we have landed. It's got a nice spice in there, right? I mean, a nice. In African cooking, in your mom's kitchen, your dad's kitchen, what does this smell like when you walk into that kitchen?
Oh man, ooh, that's a tough one. You know, the thing with African food is, you know, it's what I would call communal eating.
Okay.
You know, so everything is done in bulk, and then we break it down from one space individually.
Okay.
You know, so we're like
it's a table.
It's that communal, you know, idea that really makes the food pop. You know, so it's like the way, also the delivery system. So sometimes it's like break this to everybody puts their hand in that, you know, kind of thing. So now, with this,
being in DC, as big as the Ethiopian culture is, do you eat Ethiopian food?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What is it like for you to sit down and eat Ethiopian food?
Right, it's this exact same concept.
With the injera and the sagadops.
You know, because you see it comes in a tray.
Right.
And, you know, there are different parts of it. Right. And so with each part, like everybody is kind of going to one source. Okay. To get, you know, like the same kind of vibe.
For sure.
It's like, it's more of a activity kind of thing.
Well, look, we got some chicken here. And I roasted this ahead of time. And so what I love to do is take some of this and spread your meat across and just spread that oil out. You know what I'm saying? They always tease me when I say spread your meat across. But that's exactly what you gotta do. So I'll take some of this right here. And so it should be a spoon right here. Here we go. And so what we'll do, because we want our plating to be extra sexy, just go ahead and take that sauce and start from the middle and just everywhere. Just coat it, you know, and we'll go from there.
This is performance art. So
Performance art. And look at this. Come on now. Oh man. I mean, this looks beautiful. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help you out, all right?
All right.
I got you, brother.
All right.
There we go. Look at this.
Boom.
And you can go ahead and just right on top. Just like that. The kid is here. He's in the building. We have beautiful, beautiful Moroccan chicken about to go right back in the oven.
Everything.
Every drop.
Everything.
We leave nothing behind.
Okay.
So, another question I want to ask you. What's your favorite painting? What's the favorite art piece that you have done?
Ooh, I don't think I have a, like, you know, with each new one, it's like the new one becomes the new favorite, you know, so.
Now, why is that with artists? Because, like, if I record a song, I'm like, oh, this is my new favorite song. Is it because we keep creating, or?
I think it's because we are our own worst critic.
Okay.
So, in the challenge to, I guess, not like in a perfectionist kind of way, but a challenge to get there. Quote
Okay.
unquote.
Right.
So
Now meaning exposed.
Right. So
Right.
like getting there is like, you know, how you feel, like being satisfied with what you create. So for me, that's why I'll paint something now and I'll be like, oh wow, this is my favorite, but then I might do something else and I go, okay, this is my favorite, you know. So it is just that chasing the dragon, basically, you know.
It is chasing the dragon.
Right.
From Reloaded, what's next with you? What can we expect from you in the future here?
Well, right now, you know, Return of the Shaolin Pencil.
Now, Return to the Shaolin Pencil. Let's talk about this. Because I feel like you're about to, you know, draw my favorite rap group. Is that what's going on?
It's Return of the Shaolin Pencil is again based on the hero's journey, separation, initiation, and return.
Okay.
And I always use Star Wars as an example because that's what George Lucas basically used, that same format to create the first three Star Wars episodes.
Okay, so hold on, wait, time out. He used what exactly to
Joseph
create?
Campbell's Hero with 1,000 Faces, or the hero's journey. So the first episode is A New Hope.
Okay.
And that's separation. The second one is Empire Strikes Back, which is initiation. The third one literally is called Return of the Jedi.
So time out. Are you telling me that Star Wars is African inspired? Because I want to know. I'm gonna be like, I told y'all we created all this shit.
Instead of Luke Skywalker, we'd be like Emeka. You're like Emeka Ojubelegbe. Or you like Tunji. Instead of Luke Skywalker. And then Skywalker would be walking around like, I don't understand this Jedi business now. I'm walking around with a lighter sword. When will I fight the boss now? Where's my money?
He is not my father.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, where's my money? And then Darth Vader was like, I'm your father. Like, you know be my papa. I don't know you. What's your face? I don't see face. Now, waiting. It would have been a whole different story. He would have came back in his agbada, you know.
Yeah.
1,500.
I don't know what to say. I'm usually not speechless, but I'm kind of speechless.
I'm rewriting Star Wars with Niger characters. It'll be Nollywood all together.
So you're...
Are you telling me that you have a lightsaber in your pocket? Eh? You can use that thing to kill people? Are you kidding me? You're like, you don't see anything, no? I can use this to cut onions and cut pepper.
I'll take it. It'd be so much easier. Who knew the kid was this much fun? Give it up, y'all. Make some noise. Aniekan is here. Copious amounts.
Copious amounts.
All right, so look, we're gonna do a few things. This chicken is looking pretty good. I'll let this rice come sit over here. But you're an artist, so I figured what I'll do is I'm gonna plate a dish. And after I plate this dish, you can see what I do. Right. And then you can plate your own dish. You don't have to take my instruction. You can do what you want to do. Freestyle. So this is our red pepper, right? So for our little scones that we have, I would like to make 3 little dollops for our scones, okay? And we take our naan bread and put it right there on top, okay? And I'm gonna give you all of this. And then what happens is I add red organic lentils, some onions, some cilantro, some love, some West African flair. I wanna put them right on top of those, okay? Now, once those lentils go on top, what I wanna do is use a North African chimichurri. It's the same thing except we add coriander, cumin, and blackness, all right? So what I'll do is I'll put that right on top, just like that, okay? And we're not done. So again, I'll put that there for you. We'll take, here you go. You ready? Just because it's love. Cheers. This is the skin of a chicken thigh, and I just deep fried it.
Oh, wow.
And that's gonna give us our texture and our crunch. A little bit of salt in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just try to lean it right up against this beautiful plate right here.
Man, you're sculpting over here.
All right.
This is amazing.
And then what I'll do is I have some radishes. I'll take those and I'll just try to put them right up on top in the middle of everything. So what happens with food like this is it's the entire bite that you want to be worried about, okay? Mm-hmm. And once you have that whole bite, you basically get a little cilantro here, find a nice little piece that you like, and you can kind of lay it maybe opposite of where your fried chicken skin is, and just let it be the highlight of the show. So in doing this, we'll take some more of our green sauce and we'll dollop a couple places just in case you don't take more than one bite. And then we'll do the same thing with a red pepper yogurt sauce. And what we'll do is we'll put it right on top of that. So it just kind of has a home. So if you say, oh, I really like the sauce, now you're getting it in 2 places.
Nice.
Some olive oil right on top. And then we'll just drizzle right there. And we have our naan bread.
I got a dad
lentils.
joke about drizzle.
Come on now, let me hear it. I love dad jokes. If you watch the last episode, you know I love dad jokes.
This is mad corny, by the way.
All right,
but
let's go.
it's funny because you just said drizzles.
I want to hear it.
Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella?
I don't know.
For drizzle. Tell me that's not the greatest dad joke.
All right. Did you ever watch The Flintstones? All right, so I got one more dad joke for you. All right,
Okay.
all right, here we go.
I love dad jokes.
Y'all know I love dad jokes.
I love dad jokes.
What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi?
I don't know.
Dubai doesn't like the Flintstones, but Abu Dhabi do. Come on!
Oh my God!
All right, you ready? It's game time. Let's go.
Yo! Oh my goodness!
Come on. All right, here. This is what I'll do. This is your sauce. Here's another one of your sauces. You're an artist. This is your stage. Fried chicken skin.
All right.
Your sauce. Your red pepper sauce. Your radishes and your lentils. I'll break them up a little bit so they're easier to plate. And your naan bread. Boom. You good?
All right.
He good to go, G? I know he's good to go. Let's go.
All right. Oh yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh yeah, let's do
And
this.
you can do whatever you want. These are your, here, I'll
Okay.
take these spoons out. You got 3 spoons here. You ready? Let's see what you got.
All right. I'm going to use my first spoon. We're going to put a little bit here.
I love it already.
Here. And here. There's a plot twist to mine, so stay tuned. Oh yeah, so we take these
Use as many as you want.
and we put.
Don't look at mine.
Oh, I'm
Do
going
you.
to copy now.
Do you. Do whatever you want.
I'm gonna copy.
That's fine. Come on, let's copy.
I want it to be as close.
All right, let's do it.
Because
Perfect.
I want to. All right. So now, here's some of this.
Use both hands.
Oh.
Kind of helps sometimes,
Okay, cool.
especially when plating.
Oh.
There you go. Look at this.
I'm doing it.
So I know for us as Black Americans, when Black Panther came out, we felt on top of the world. How did you feel?
Oh man, that's one of my favorite characters, even before it became popular. So
Now, were you around the U Street scene when he was a part of the U Street scene? I'm sorry, because they don't necessarily know that Chad came from our home. He came from Washington D.C. when he went to school and grew up playing drums and being involved in our scene. Were you around at that point?
no, I don't think so. I don't think I was aware of that.
Yeah. So he is a Howard graduate, HU, and he basically grew up in our scene. So rest in peace.
Yes.
We love you.
Yes.
I love this. See, I love the fact that this is a freestyle. This is you going for it. And look at see how that crust lays and that pops up? That's art. That's your artistic expression.
I'm sculpting.
I love it. I love it.
All right. So
Now we got cilantro.
cilantro.
Look how beautiful this looks already.
So again, there's a plot twist to mine.
It's a plot twist.
Yeah.
So
boom.
as an artist, I can't wait to see what this plot twist
okay.
is.
I gotta lay it down there. All right. So there we go.
Okay.
And okay, where's the other this thing?
Olive
No, I
oil?
still need the
The red pepper?
yeah.
Done.
Okay, yeah.
Here, there's a new spoon for you right there. Yep.
All right. So here's the plot twist.
Okay.
So wait, before my plot twist. Okay, so I'm gonna do this.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
All right.
Okay.
So you see that?
Yep.
And then you follow up again. And I messed up a little bit there.
No, you didn't mess up.
But yeah.
It's our expression.
So here we go. All right. So now.
You want some of this?
Yeah. I
Watch
want some
this.
of this.
That's why we wear these.
You
Boom.
know?
Fresh spoon. There you go.
All right. So now I'm gonna take this, because I want to follow the original as close as possible.
Okay.
And now, for the drizzle. Drizzle.
Look at this.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So,
Absolutely
The
gorgeous.
plot twist for mine is the DC flag. 3 stars, 2 bars. Bam.
Look at that. Turn it around. Let them know. Here, let's hold it up, man. Come on, let them know. Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Oh, it's
3
beautiful.
stars and the 2 bars.
Okay, so let's
DC.
do this. Let's take that and let's put it on a platform.
Oh wow.
How about
Nice.
that? All right. So now, that is our appetizer. we'll get some of these things out of here. Just go ahead and put those on the side for me, all right? All right. Now, while that's happening, real quick, we'll take some of these carrots. We're not gonna do anything to them, they're organic. We're gonna put them right in here. A lot of honey, right on top, just like that, okay? And we're gonna get some of Grap's favorite turbinado brown sugar, sprinkle it right on top. We'll put it all the way near the heat. While that's at the heat chilling, we'll get ready for our beautiful presentation. I figured since you were here, we should make a gorgeous display. So, this is your sauce on top of this beautiful roasted chicken, okay? Boom,
Nice.
look at that. All right,
Good. Smells
now,
good too.
little sprinkle of olive oil right on top of that. Yes, highlight it. Let's go.
Drizzle.
Let's go. It's the drizzle. Okay, so now we're gonna take our rice, and you're gonna help me with this. You're gonna come right here.
All right.
And I'm gonna grab this rice. You help me spoon it right on this tray, all right?
Okay.
Or in this bowl. So what we'll do is go ahead and hold that and just put that right on there. Yes.
The whole thing.
It doesn't matter, just enough
Okay.
for me, you,
That's it.
and nobody else. That's good. We'll make a mound. Let's make a mountain.
Okay. It's fun.
Let's make a beautiful mountain. It's copious amounts, fools.
Copious amounts.
Let's go. Africa's in the house.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
That's a mountain.
Now, you can take some of that gorgeous cilantro that we had, which is right here, and just take a little couple sprinkles, sprinkle them right on top. Oh, sorry about that, brother. Now, I had some pine nuts somewhere here. I don't know where they are. They disappeared on me. Freaking ingredients been disappearing on me. Alizé disappeared on me. It's all good. I think I found them. Here we go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yes. And the thing I love about cilantro is you can eat the stems too. Most stuff you can't, but with this, you can eat the stems of cilantro. They have the same flavor. So just go ahead and just a lot of it right on top.
Okay. Oh yeah. Copious amounts of cilantro.
Cilantro. And that's saffron rice. So I took some saffron threads, put them in the bottom of a bowl, hot water. They come up and turn this beautiful color right here. A little bit of this red pepper, sprinkle right on top. The artist is in the house.
Boom.
Let's go. That's perfect. We're gonna come over here. You ready? To my right.
All right.
We got you working today.
You know?
Pine nuts.
I love this.
Sprinkle right on top. They're toasted.
My guy.
That's gonna give us our beautiful bright colors.
There we go.
So,
Highlights.
we got our rice. We got our Moroccan chicken. We got our lentils. Fried chicken skin. Now, we'll go ahead and pull these organic carrots out. And what we'll do is wipe down our plate and we'll put her right there. And we'll take our carrots. It's really hot. And we want them organic. We want them slightly raw because that's going to give a nice little crunch for everything that we're doing. Okay? And rainbow carrots come in different colors, which is great for plate presentation. Super hot. All right. Just like that. And whew,
Good.
it's hot. All right, we'll get her out of here. Here we are. We got our rainbow carrots, lentils. I don't even know. Crushed red pepper sauce, chimichurri, fried chicken skin, radishes, cilantro, Moroccan chicken, saffron rice, cilantro. It's for you.
Thank you, sir.
And with chicken thighs, one thing I like to do is if you take the chicken thigh, You flip it upside down and rip the skin off. You find the joints in it, and in those joints, you can pull the bone out, and that way you get a nice even cook. Sometimes they say, oh, well, it's too close to the bone. This is your way of taking the bone out and still having that juicy tenderness, all right? So now we come to our last thing. One of those bones, all right? Some of our rice, okay? I'll put that rice right in the middle, just like that. Now, I know when we started making all this food, you said, well, Al, you know, are we just gonna eat it? No, you're gonna come to my side right there.
All right.
While you're doing that, I'll take one of these beautiful carrots and I'll lay them right across, just like that, okay? We'll put that right up there, just like that. I'll take another carrot, potentially an orange one, and then lay that right across, just like that. See that?
All right, so
Yep.
carrot.
Yep. Beautiful. Let's get another color though. Let's get like purple.
Yeah. I was thinking.
Raekwon carrots. We got Raekwon potatoes and Raekwon carrots. All right. Now, what we'll also do is we'll take one of these beauties and we'll set it right on top of our plate. Go ahead and grab one. We're not going to take the DC one. We'll take that one.
All right.
Okay.
Damn.
And we'll pull this back. We'll pull this back. We'll put our plates up here and let the people know. Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
welcome.
There you go.
And thank you for tuning in. It's Copious Amounts. Aniekan, reloaded. Right here, we're reloaded. We got some forks, man.
Oh yeah.
Let's go ahead and take this little baby up here. You see it?
Yep.
Let's just go ahead and rub in some of that sauce right there. Toast to you. Boom, we'll go in. Not bad, right?
Fire.
Now this chicken should just like fall apart. It should be like mouth watering, ready to go. Some of that. Some of this rice. Can you tell them to slap their mama? Tell them to slap their mama. Tell them to look their mama in the face and be like, I'm gonna smack you via camera, virtually, because this shit's so good.
Yo, this is amazing.
It's pretty good.
Absolutely.
Look, you down to stay for a little bit more? We'll play a fun game. Don't move. Copious Amounts, episode 16. The idealism episode. Don't move. We're coming right back. We're playing a weird twist on Pictionary. I'm gonna have to draw some stuff. Don't move. Copious Amounts coming right back. Peace. Welcome back, Copious Amounts. Bling blow, blow bling. We got some hip hop themes in here, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna look at it, and I got 1 minute to draw it. Okay, 1 minute. Somebody get their phones out. When we get down to 5 seconds, actually give me 10 seconds. When we get to 10 seconds, they're gonna be like 10, 9, and then they're gonna be like 4, 3, and I have to stop. But Roddy's gonna guess it. It's the Humble Monarch team, son, versus your boy and them, Africa and them. Choppy Chops here. What up, Choppy Chop?
Oh, baby, Choppy Chop. And I can go to.
So look, paper, rock, scissors. Who goes first? You ready?
Okay.
Ready? It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then shoot.
Okay.
First round.
You go first.
No, come on. Cause you gonna win. It's not fair. You're a real artist. Copious Amounts vote. All right, ready?
Oh, man, I don't know.
All right, ready?
One,
1, 2, 3,
4.
You beat me.
No, you go first.
What?
You go
Does
first.
rock beat scissors?
No. Yes. Yes.
So he wins.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
all right.
for real?
Yeah. So pick one.
Oh.
All right. So Choppy, you have 1 minute to guess. Huh? He can't show you. I can't see it either.
All
You
right.
got it?
Yeah, I got
right.
it. All right.
Trash. It's in the trash. I didn't look at it.
All right.
All right. Time on the clock. Who's ready? We're ready? Ready?
Okay. So I draw what I just read.
What you just read, and Chop's got to guess it. Come here, Chop. Come over here. All right.
So do I draw it directly or?
Man, you got to get him to guess it. 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, circle, vortex, nose, head, Snoopy,
How much time we got?
it's some kind of animal. I'm looking at it from 3D. What's it going to be? Headphones.
Look at this. Choppy was like some kind of animal. What kind of animal is this? Choppy Chop, the animal. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
We here. We ain't scared.
Down for the count. Let's just chill. Let's just see.
But I'm about to do this.
Bring it.
Y'all ready? Look at these fools.
Bring it.
All right. Here we go.
All right, let's go. Hakuna Matata.
Focus.
Oh, done.
Okay.
Done, son.
All right.
Let's pause already.
Telescope. Soccer ball. Microphone.
Let's go, fools. Look at me. I'm out here, son. Take your mic, throw it in the trash, son.
I didn't even know that.
Hey, let's go. Everybody pausing. Let's go. You ready? Let's go. All right, you ready? Let's go.
ready.
Here you go. Boom.
All right.
1-1. Humble Monarch 1.
All right.
Your boy and them 1.
Oh, where are we? Oh.
Oh, whoa.
Here you go. Okay. Here you go.
All right.
Blow. Time on the clock starts now.
All right. Okay.
Here we go.
So here we go. Bam, bam. I'm gonna be very artistic.
Triangle.
Boom.
Boombox.
Already.
Radio.
Yep.
Boombox radio.
That is it.
Boombox radio with a speaker on top. Boombox radio with a handle like boombox. Hey, look.
All right. Boom. Let me know what time is left.
10%.
No, you got it. You got it.
Take radio.
Boombox.
Boombox.
He ain't got it.
Yeah, I did. You got it.
Do you got it or no?
Yeah, he got it.
Why you still drawing? What is this all about?
Look, that's your boys in them. Look.
As an artist should,
Boombox.
Right, he gonna draw a boombox. He's gonna stop the man from drawing.
Look, I know y'all can't see it, but don't worry. Yo,
Aniekan is a man. Look, I got the whole shit.
Son.
Someone breakdancing.
Breakdancing in front of a boombox.
ladies and gentlemen.
Stop that!
Ladies and gentlemen, come on. He's a real artist. Yo, okay, it ain't over. It ain't over.
We got this.
I'm not gonna front. Boombox, headphones, come on, like that's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Give some more wine. Bring some wine.
Choppy chop.
Let's go.
Y'all ain't shit. Got you, son. You ready? I got you.
The oven is hot.
HM is in the building. Grab, count it down. Give me the 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, go.
Watch these skills, son. You think I'm scared? I got a minute. Probably got like 45 seconds. Who knows? But watch this. Bling. Watch this. Bling, bling, bling. Watch this. Oh, 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 oh,
Spray can.
Wow! Touch him! Boom, boom! Your boy is in the house! Your boy... Your boy's in the house!
That was good.
Yo!
That was good.
Come on! All right.
You played this game a long time.
See this shit up out of here, son. What we do, son. We don't need all bling blouse and all. Nah, son. Humble monarch.
I like the gesture though, the gesture of it. You know what I mean? So this is like you know what they call gesture drawing.
Gesture?
In art, yeah. So it's like the basic idea.
Let me ask you a
You know
question.
what I mean?
Could you
Like-
finish this?
Oh
Real
yeah,
quick.
Okay,
If you were to finish this,
So if I was to finish it, I would add more dimension, like
selling
add
it for
3D.
$39.95. $39.95.
So you know, so it'll be like that, and then you add like the cap over there.
Right.
And again, that is in 3D, and then you know the shadows, the shading.
I know y'all can't see this, but just
know,
wait.
And
You
then
literally saw what I did.
so you have that going on, and then bring the shadows down some too.
Okay.
You know, add some 3 dimension. I might even add like a shadow here where it's
Okay.
casting a shadow background. And then, you know, give it like a label.
Okay. Can we
And
put
then-
copious amounts on the
Oh
label?
yeah, of course.
Let's do it.
Copious.
It don't matter. We spelled it wrong the first time we released the joint. It don't even matter.
There you go.
Amounts.
Copious amounts, baby.
Look at
You
this.
know,
Look at this.
and,
Whatever you want.
You know, add maybe for this episode, I'm gonna add the reloaded pencil to it. Bam.
Come on. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
And then like kind of, you know, like add some spray coming out of it, like smoke, and then, but it doesn't end there. But wait, there's more.
Okay,
and then
hold up.
you add like something like the.
I know you
DC
can't see this, but he's added a tag on it, on the can. He
background.
added like I don't know, a sidewalk. It's this DC background you got going on
you
right
got
now.
the monument popping off there.
Look at
Bam.
this.
And you know, some silhouettes of people. You know, and this is like, again, I'm going by like your style, like, you know, the gesture drawing kind of, you know, it's very rough sketch. This is my version of cooking.
I love this though.
Copious
Yeah.
amounts.
So yeah, so you know, like add some little stars there for flavor, you know. But,
Star
yeah.
anise.
It's the freestyle episode, y'all.
You know.
Ideism. Here it is.
Idea is of
Our legend here, taking my bullshit drawing and turning it into a copious amounts spray paint can. Boom! Check it out! Wow! Look at that! Yo! Look at that! Like, I mean, hip hop in its purest form. But what this fool don't know
I
is
gotta,
about-
I gotta sign the Aniekan signature.
Freestyle,
Boom.
baby.
Look, we're almost done. We're almost done. So here we go. You ready? Yo, brother. We got one more round.
All right.
So
all
in this
right.
round, we both are gonna look at it.
Okay.
Y'all can't look. And we're gonna draw. The
Okay.
first person to guess it wins.
Ooh.
Ooh!
Man, this is, oh my God, you picked
ready?
the, oh
You ready?
my goodness.
All right, so.
The paper,
All right.
and you.
No paper. We're drawing
paper.
right on
Oh,
here.
right on here.
And
Raw.
what's gonna happen
Freestyle.
after this? We're all gonna sign it, and you'll take this clipboard home, and you'll take mine home, and you hang it up somewhere. If
Oh,
you would
man.
be more than honored
That's
to.
what's up.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you
It's
for
not
having
over
me.
yet.
No doubt.
Me and Roddy Rod about to win this ish.
All right.
You know what I'm
Get
saying?
ready. Ready.
All right, tiebreaker.
All right.
All right.
got this,
Grab.
we got this.
Tell me, we got 1 minute going down.
2, 1, go.
Circular, record player.
Swimming pool.
Record player.
Sink.
DJ stylist.
DJ. Turntable.
Turntable.
Record player.
Record player.
Vinyl.
12.
Yes!
Turntable.
I said turntable too.
Okay, look, that's my drawing.
I said turntable.
It was vinyl.
Oh.
The word was vinyl.
I should have did a better.
Nobody's
I
winners
should've
today.
just
We're all winners. Look at us. Come in together, y'all. Yo,
Always.
look,
Brothers.
Thank you.
hey, come on. Let them know, Ronnie. Let them know. Yo, this is vinyl. Hey, let's do this. This is for the culture. This is what we do. Vinyl.
Always.
Spray cans.
Always.
Headphones. Boom. Boom box. Look at that.
Microphone. Microphone. Let's
Loud.
not forget that.
Look at that. Boom. Yo,
Yes.
there's elements to this thing that we do.
Yeah, man.
It's dancing, it's MCing, it's b-boying, it's hip-hop, and it's one other thing that I would love to say is it's black unity and it's black excellence. I got my brothers here.
no doubt.
Bro,
Indeed. Indeed.
Copious Amounts, episode 16. Wouldn't rather be anywhere else. Yo, give them your Instagram, everything. Let's go.
Yeah, my Instagram is Aniekan Reloaded. ANIEKAN Reloaded. One word. And the same thing is on Twitter. Those are the only two social medias I'm on. And be on the lookout for Reloaded and Return of the Shaolin Pencil prints and stickers and posters. And so, yeah.
If they can find you outside of there, is there a website they can go to?
Aniekan Udofia.com.
There you go.
Yeah, but mostly I use my Instagram as my website right now. My
Perfect.
website is going through some
Don't matter.
So
you know how to contact them.
exactly.
Look, guys.
Instagram, Aniekan Reloaded. Copious Amounts. Niger style. Pepe. Pepe. Pepe.
Episode 16 in the books. 16. Let's go.
Copious Amounts
God is
16.
here.
The Pepe edition. Pepe.
Yo,
Pepe.
Gadget, drop that West African, North African beat right now. Blah.
Una caña,